Hello and welcome to Outstanding English. My name is Todd Alpervitz. In this video, we're going to talk about when to use the present simple tense and when to use the present continuous tense. As a quick recap, we make the present simple tense by having I, you, they, and a verb, or he, she, it, and a verb plus s, es, or changing the y to I and adding es. The rules for this are included in part 2 of this series. Example sentences include, I cook dinner every evening and she exercises 3 times a week. To make present continuous tense sentences, we have our subject, our be verb, am, are, is, and a verb plus ing. So I am, you, we, they are, he, she, it is, and a verb plus ing. The rules for adding ing are included in part 3 of this series. 2 example sentences are, I am cooking now and she is exercising at the moment. We use the present simple tense to talk about things we do regularly, like he drinks coffee every morning and they wash their car once a month. Some time expressions include usually, sometimes, every day, and twice a week. We use the present continuous tense to talk about things happening at the time we are talking, such as he is drinking coffee right now, or they are washing their car now. Time expressions include now, right now, and at the moment. We use the present simple tense to talk about permanent situations, like he teaches at Oak Park High School. He's been teaching there for a few years, and he anticipates teaching there for several more years. She lives downtown. She's been living there several years, and she anticipates living there several more years. We don't use time expressions when talking about permanent situations in the present simple tense. We use the present continuous tense to talk about temporary situations, such as he's teaching physics this semester. Maybe he usually teaches chemistry, but due to a shortage of teachers, he needs to teach physics this semester. Probably next semester he'll go back to teaching chemistry. And she's staying with a friend in Spain this summer. For a few weeks in summer she'll be in Spain, and when summer is over she'll go back to where she was living before. Some time expressions to use for temporary situations include today, this month, or at the moment. We also use the present simple to talk about facts that are always true. The moon goes around the earth. It's true. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. It's true. We're not going to use time expressions for these either. We use the present continuous to talk about something that is changing. My son is growing taller every day. We buy clothes for him on Friday, and on Monday they don't fit anymore. Or, my hair is getting grayer these days. Time expressions include every day or these days. We usually don't use the continuous form with stative verbs. Stative verbs include those that talk about feelings, thoughts, senses, and a few others. However, it's becoming more and more common to use verbs like love, like, and hate in the continuous form when speaking informally. We could say, I'm hating every minute of my new job. Again, this is a very, very informal way of speaking. We can also use some stative verbs in the continuous form to add emphasis. An example would be, all these extracurricular classes for our kids are costing us a fortune. We're using the continuous form here to add emphasis. Other times, using the continuous form of a sense verb slightly changes its meaning. If asked, what are you doing? And you say, I'm smelling the milk to see if it's fresh. Your meaning is you are checking the milk to see if it's fresh. There's a lot to stative verbs, and I don't want you to feel like you're drowning in information, so I think I'll save that all for a video devoted entirely to stative verbs in the future. Let's take a moment to practice. For these exercises, take the verb in parentheses and put it either in the present simple form or the present continuous form. Don't forget to add am, is, or are if you're using the present continuous form. An expanded version of this and other exercises is included in the shared Google Doc in the description below this video. You can do it on that Google Doc, in a notebook, on a scrap sheet of paper, or in your head. Pause this video while you work. How do your answers look? Number 1, do you have the children are doing a puzzle at the moment? Number 2, did you write she often rides a bike to work, but today she is riding the bus? Number 3, do you have today Aram is preparing for the party? Number 4, did you write my daughter hates eating carrots, but she loves eating broccoli? And number 5, did you write be quiet, the baby is sleeping? If you did, great job! For this exercise, we need to complete the paragraph. Take the verb in parentheses and put it either in the present simple tense or the present continuous tense. This is available in the Google Doc, or you can work on these in a notebook, on a scrap sheet of paper, or in your head. Pause this video while you complete your work. Let's check our paragraph together. It says, Joshua is a mechanic. He fixes motorcycles, cars, and boats. He is fixing an old Honda Civic right now. He lives in Atlanta with his wife and their son. His wife Christine is a teacher. She teaches 4th graders at an elementary school. At the moment, she is teaching her students how to divide. Joshua and Christine's son Derek is in the 5th grade. He loves basketball and baseball. Today, in PE class, he is playing soccer with his classmates. Thank you for joining me here at Outstanding English. If you liked today's content, be sure to hit that outstanding like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.